So this is a very inexpensive way to build a monitoring system. I don't really want to buy a BMS system because for beginners I have 2 packs of batteries and it's expensive enough for 1 pack. I mean the BMS systems like Orion are very expensive. I don't really want to spend that money and also introduce a new set of complications. So just want to build a monitoring system that I can visually see when there's a problem. As I said, I don't see much of a problem in the batteries. I've seen very little variation between batteries to batteries. For example, here, this is 395 versus 395, 395 versus 395, 395. So there's very little variation between batteries. Now I'm going to go to the other patch of batteries in the back. This testing of the batteries just takes a few minutes, but it's time consuming and I just do it like every other week. And if there's a problem, I'm most likely not going to detect it on time. But you see 393. I made a few holes into this lid so I don't have to remove them to check the voltage between batteries. So this is, for example, 390. I just broke this. I tried to use it before. 395, as I say, is very balanced. 396. There's very little variation between this and the other package in the front. This is. I won't be able to do this anymore. I broke this. I think it's creating false readings. There you go, 394, 394. So very little variation on this. And by the way, I installed a smoke detector here under, just in case, you know, to be able to find out if there's any smoke right away. And there's another smoke detector on the front for the same reason, just to detect any smoke that's coming from the batteries as soon as possible. But anyway, this is a system not to balance the batteries, just to monitor the batteries, and I haven't needed to balance anything since after the original battery balancing. So this battery monitoring system should let me check all the batteries every day before I charge, and after they charge, just to make sure that they are properly charged. I checked these things one with another, and they have like a 1% variation. They're not very accurate. For example, with the same battery, one will say 395, another will say 396, another will say 397. So they have very slight variation. I don't really expect to see all the batteries with the same value exactly, because they have slight variations, small variations between one to the next one. But at least I hope to be able to make sure that none of the batteries are considerably higher, considerably lower before I charge on a daily basis. In the next video, I'll show you when I have this more or less configured, at least in the boards, and ready for start using it. Thank you. Till the next one.